John chapter 5, verse 2 says, "By the sheep gate in Jerusalem there is a pool called Bethesda in Aramaic, which has 5 colonnades." If you remember from verse 1, it says, after this, Jesus went to Jerusalem, and there's a festival, and now the stories are going to be a little bit less tied together, and now things are starting to spread out in Jesus' ministry. But in any case, we know that Jesus went to Jerusalem. He's in a certain part of town. It's an area that they would have known near the sheep gate. And that particular gate might have had something to do with how they're bringing animals into an area, or in any case, he's there. There's archaeological digs trying to figure out where this might be, trying to work through it. And at this place, which they do believe is near the sheep market in Jerusalem, because they've dug up a pool with these 5 colonnades, or these 5 porches around it, something that very clearly identified it. The pool is called Bethesda. Now, there's a lot of debate on what this might be, or where this specifically might be, because some of the manuscripts trying to take an Aramaic word and transliterate it, meaning like you take a word that still sounds exactly the same in that language, but you use the letters and the sounds of another language to make that name. We do this all the time with all kinds of words. They tried to transliterate an Aramaic word into this Greek Bethesda, and now we've tried to make it into an English word. And so there is some debate there, but Bethesda is probably the best name given the area of town it's located in and what's going to happen here at this pool that has medicinal purposes and all the tradition that's associated with it. Also, Bethesda means mercy, or I'm going to look the house of mercy. I had it there in a little note. House of mercy. When I was looking this up, and studying house of mercy, which is really fascinating given what's happening there and what's going to happen. Here's what we see. Jesus has specifically gone to a specific place to do a specific action, so that as we read it, we would believe that he is who he says he is.